There will soon be a water deficit for 25 million people. The greatest reservoir, Lake Mead, unexpectedly just saw a dip in water levels that hadn't been observed in decades, shocking scientists around the globe. In the U.S. desert states of Nevada and Arizona lies a man-made reservoir named Lake Mead. It's situated on the Colorado River. Elwood Mead, the commissioner of the Bureau of Reclamation at the time, gave the area its name when the Hoover Dam was built in the 1930s. The largest reservoir in the United States and one of the largest in the world, Lake Mead spans over 112 miles, and it has a shoreline that expands over 550 miles. It has a capacity of 26,820,000 acres per feet of water and spans an area of more than 247 square miles. This enormous volume of water is essential for the nearby settlements, as well as used for industry, recreation, and agriculture. Lake Mead's landscape is as diverse as it is stunning. Its dazzling blue waters are encircled by soaring cliffs, narrow gorges, and vibrant rock formations. Wildlife in the areas include bighorn sheep, desert tortoises, and numerous bird species. But nevertheless, Lake Mead has had some major difficulties lately. The lake is currently at only 38% of its capacity as a result of significant decline in water levels brought on by the persistent drought in the southwest United States. As Lake Mead's water levels continue to plummet as a result of a number of circumstances, it's facing a serious issue. The main factor is the persistent drought in the southwest of the United States, which has decreased the volume of water entering the lake from Colorado River. By rising temperatures and creating more lake evaporation, climate change has further exacerbated this loss. The overuse of the Colorado River is another reason causing Lake Mead to diminish. The river supplies water to 7 states as well as Mexico, but there's now more demand for water than there is supply. This has caused the lake to be pumped out more frequently, lowering the water level. From the nearby communities who depend on the lake for agriculture, drinking water, and hydroelectric power generation at the Hoover Dam, this has important ramifications. But still, Lake Mead's decreased water level has revealed many intriguing finds below the lake's surface. Is there a dark secret buried beneath the lake? Scientists and researchers have investigated regions that have been underwater for decades as the water has retreated, providing a window into the past of the area. The ruins of a historic ghost town, St. Thomas, which was inundated by the increasing waters of Lake Mead in the 1930s, were one of the most remarkable findings. The city, which once had a thriving population, is now well-liked by tourists and historical aficionados. The low water levels have made its streets, foundations, and even churches' ruins visible. The discovery of a vast network of infrastructure, including a sizable power plant that had been constructed to support the Hoover Dam, was another fascinating finding. Researchers now have a better understanding of the scope of the infrastructure and its effects on the area thanks to the new low water levels. Silver lining, I guess. There are some worries, though, concerning what might lurk below the lake. Due to the many old mines and abandoned buildings that have been revealed by the water level reduction, there are worries that potentially dangerous substances could leak into the river and endanger the ecosystem. In order to safeguard the health and safety of the populations that depend on this lake, scientists and government organizations are working to evaluate the dangers and implement the necessary measures to fix them if necessary. The effects of Lake Mead drying up would be severe and far-reaching for the nearby nations and towns. Being the biggest reservoir in the country, Lake Mead is essential for providing water, electricity, and recreational opportunities to millions of people in the Southwest. The effects of the lake drying up will be felt in Arizona, Nevada, and California, amongst other states in the area. Mexico would also be impacted because it has a treaty with the United States that allows it to receive some of the Colorado River water. Much less water would be available for drinking and irrigation, which would be one of the most noticeable effects immediately. Food shortages and economic upheaval could result as a result of this, which would have a huge impact on the agriculture sector, which mainly relies on water from Lake Mead. The loss of hydroelectricity produced at Hoover Dam would be another severe effect of Lake Mead drying up. The dam is an essential part of the Southwest's energy infrastructure, and it delivers electricity to millions there. The local economy might be greatly impacted by the loss of this power source, which would result in higher energy expenditures. Subscribe to the channel for more geographical blues. Action must be taken now to conserve water and reduce demand on the lake to help mitigate the potential impacts and ensure a sustainable future for the region's economy. That said, we move closer to the end of today's video. Comment your thoughts down below on this matter. What do you think is going to happen with Lake Mead in the future? We'll catch you guys up in the following video. Until then, take care and keep an eye out on Lake Mead. Only you can prevent Lake Mead depletions. Smokey the Bear's ad campaign doesn't really work in other places. Okay, bye.